Mic 2 1 2. Hey,
everybody! Welcome to Deeply Rooted. This is another episode of Love Hurts, and I'm your host. I'm the co-host, Dude on the Couch.
What? Dude on the Couch.
What's up, Dude on the Couch?
He in there. Is that all you got to say?
Oh yeah, I was about to say one more thing. I need to give him one. I can't forget the thing. God. God.
G-O-D. You know what the big D-O-G?
Yeah, big G-O-G.
G-O-D.
G-O-D.
You got it though, bro. Dude on the Couch, y'all. Hey, I tell you what, he might not say much, but he did make sure that he.
Did you just break it? Now go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Yes, amen.
Oh yeah. And I got one more thing to say. We remember about the cash giveaway, the $25 cash giveaway.
Okay, what you want to do? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We giving out $25 to we just having a contest. That's all Dude on the Couch got to say right now.
We don't know what he just said, but
we giving out $25.
We'll figure it out. He want to do a $25 contest. I guess who can catch him talking the most? I don't know.
Okay.
We'll get the details of it in a little bit, but
Dude on the Couch, go ahead.
he gave that shout out though. You know what I'm saying?
He did that.
Yeah.
High five, dude.
Man, all day, every day. Dude on the Couch. Well, y'all, that was a shocker.
Can I be girl on the couch?
Yeah. Well, we are missing Chick on the couch, Chick in the chair. Shay, we love you.
Love you, Shay.
Wherever you are, we know you got to handle your business, so we'll be in. You know, that'll work out. And so we all the hosts, y'all, and y'all know we're co-hosts, so we're gonna be blending in, and everybody taking different. Oh, my bad. Different aspects of everything. I'm sorry, I didn't know my phone was still connected to the Bluetooth, y'all. Pardon us. We was having a nice time before the show started. I mean, we are human, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we try to be in a good mode. We want to go back to talking about love and all the elements of love, relationships, friends, family, and all the above. But y'all know what? We done gave Max some time off the last few weeks in shows, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't gave us a high topic, you know? But before we start, French fry. What? You slipping on your pimping on your job. Remember, we put you in charge to make sure that everybody gets sworn in. Yes, it's us. We doing us because y'all, this is our first show where it's just us. We are the guests. Hey. All right, then. Everybody raise their right hand.
Wait a minute. I gotta tell the truth.
Hey, the Deeply Rooted crew that's on set. We promise to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and the whole truth. So help us God. We in?
I do.
All right.
Okay, back to myself. Okay.
All right. So this is a special edition, y'all, because again, this is our first show where it's just us. And we're happy to do this because we haven't had a chance to do it before and just talk about the elements of the show and everything that's going on. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep trying to pick up. We're doing the show. I'm sorry, y'all.
Pick it up. It might be the president.
It ain't the phone ringing to keep picking up the Bluetooth in the bag.
I thought that was the president.
That's all. Hey, but y'all know we be jamming. Hey. Now, but back to you, Matt. Before we get in and get the cat-cacking, because you know we gonna put it in.
No doubt.
We done got Dude on the Couch. He done said his piece. I think he probably took 2.5 seconds, y'all.
That's the start. That's the start, man.
This is our next time he going 5.0.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mac, we need your 2.5 seconds. We want to, the show topic on love and anything that falls with it, and when it comes with the element of love, then we got a mental awareness that comes with that, because you got to know.
Yeah.
You just got to know what love is to even be in love. You know what I'm saying? And
True story.
hey, so I don't know how to describe what we want you to tell us today, but we want to hear something good that you can think of in the aspect of love. You need us to come back to you. We will. We'll take it easy on you, bro.
No, it's okay. I do want to just get it out of my system. Like, today is my dude's birthday, man.
Right.
Roger Pooh Clark, man. He turned 51 today, man.
Rest in heaven. Rest in heaven.
And it's been a heavy day for me, just reminiscing and thinking about my dude, and I think that definitely connects some of mental health and love, because I definitely had love for my dude, and it's just it's a process. Just realizing that he gone, and I think one thing that really sticks with me is like our lead singer has been gone. It'll be 17 years this year, and I would always reach out to Pooh on the day that we lost him, and so he was kind of my comfort because we was always talk about it and share memories. So not having him these past 2 years has been really difficult for me because I don't have anyone else to talk to about the group,
Right.
Or just my members who were originals. So. I try to reminisce and have the good memories, but I definitely get sad thinking about nobody else is here to share them with me. That occupied that space. So, happy birthday, Pooh in heaven, man. I know you and Tony, y'all having a ball right now, and I would love to see what that is like. So God's will, we'll be able to enjoy that someday. And just loving your people while they're here is something I definitely want to just put out there, enjoy and give people their flowers while they're alive and around you, and try to make the best of your moments and get over the small struggles that you think are keeping y'all apart. Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, that makes sense. Well, one thing I was gonna say is you looking all intelligent with your glasses on today. We ain't used to see him act like that.
Well, you know what? I just got my glasses it's been almost 2 weeks, and I'm still not comfortable wearing them. So I said today, maybe if y'all give me a compliment or two, I might start.
Go wear them. You look like a totally different woman. You look like. Was it Mac Urkel? Mac Urkel. But in a good way, you don't look bad. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take the nerd. I'll take that any day.
That's all right.
Machiavelli.
Oh Lord, here we go. You know what? That's a good one though. Being that he is the resurrection of High Five. The original member. And I'm glad that we had a show today for you to have something to look forward to, and that what you were going through, thinking about Pooh and stuff, and now we can talk about it and talk about like you said, there's a lot of love around that, and I'm proud to see that you have. I know you probably struggle with the thing, so I'm gonna say this and don't take it to where I'm just saying that you didn't have any struggles, but I'm happy to see a brother that held on to your mental health through going through that, because a lot of people, what you endured going through losing brothers that were so close to you, a group, and still pushing on with new brothers. I mean, that gotta have an impact. Whether you can be happy one moment and be on stage with the new brothers, and the next minute you can get off and be thinking about
true story.
Story. I can see that and I can feel that. So
true story. I think about this like last year, 22, the year that he passed, we performed on Tony's birthday in Washington D.C. And on stage, I realized what I just told y'all. Like, I had never thought about. Now I don't have nobody else to talk to about it. And I shed tears the whole show. And I had to apologize to my fans because I couldn't stop it. But I forced through it. But it was a difficult moment for me. Mm-hmm.
But anybody saying that should have been happy for you, because crying is like taking your soul to the laundromat.
Absolutely.
And we all need that. I don't know if it should be prescribed.
No, it is. I mean, a lot of people have a dysfunction about it, but crying definitely brings you closer to God, and He helps you understand when you're in that space. So I'm not afraid to cry as a guy, and share that emotion, because it's always brought me through it. Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's up?
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. But like I said, you have to have, some good mental health to have gotten through what you got through, and a lot of people don't. I always say only the strong survive.
That's what's up.
And I know I'm gonna survive. What about y'all? Yes. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't mean to play in my hair, y'all. My head hurt a little bit. I'm trying to be cute and deal with it, but that's just how it go. But I know as far as mental health, it's going to having what. Well, you know what. a healthy mental health?
I believe, and I've always seen for myself, and I can speak for myself, for me to maintain a healthy mental space, mindset, is I always have to remember it's not happening to me, it's happening for me.
Right.
Whatever it is. I don't care what it is, whether it be loss of a relationship, a friendship, even in death. It's happening not to me, but for me.
Right.
Because you have to look at it like this, and even in losing Pooh, you have to remember this is here to make you stronger, right? Because you have to thank God for the years that He allowed you to even meet Him,
Amen.
to even be with Him, to even be around Him. So it's for you to grow. It's for you. No matter how it looks, it's for you. It has built you to be who you are.
Right.
As a person, and you can talk about that with others. You know what I'm saying? And for you to be as strong as you are and keeping the legacy going, that speaks volume. Even when I tell Kashawn about losing her parents, that didn't happen to her. It happened for her because we all have to go.
Right.
Just thank God that you didn't lose them when you was 3 and you don't remember them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? You have to think of it like that. Thank God for the times that we do have with people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because one thing and two for sure, we all got to get out of here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I just know that long as I'm still here, that's what they wanted. Even my grandmother, she raised me and taught me so much. It was like my mom. But my mom also, just having 2 moms. My grandmother is gone. But I have to remember and put myself in my grandmother's shoes. Yes, it hurt me. Yes, days come up where I grieve about my grandmother. But I have to think my grandma was strong because guess what? She lost her mother and father. And she still was strong for me.
Right.
So your dad and mom lost their dad and mom and was still strong for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So it's a trickle down as a pattern of knowing that this is the life cycle. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for the days you have. It's not going to be easy, but every day we should be putting on something new, some happiness,
Right.
about being happy. See, when you go so long, some people don't want to heal. They find it fun being broken.
True story.
Amen.
But when you want to heal and you want to live happy and have a happy life and still keep on for tomorrow, we don't know what's going to happen. This done took care of itself. Yesterday is over with, right? But for sure right now, the present time is here.
Right.
So you have to just be happy. Be happy about, I'm not even just saying this, but we have to be happy about all things. All things. It's not nothing new under the sun. We knew that we have to live and one day we have to die. We know that. One day we're going to be on that list.
Right.
That's why I always say, give me my flowers
Wow, I'm here.
while I'm here.
Right.
So if you did all you knew to do, and you know you was good to your mom and your daddy, and you took care of them, them was their flowers. Right? Them was their flowers.
Amen.
So you shouldn't be sad. The ones who should be falling over in the casket and stuff is the ones that didn't do.
Exactly what.
Because it's too late.
Right.
When that last breath is gone, it's too late.
Yes.
Even in friendships, when you lose friendships that you thought was going to last. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt.
Yes. It's sometimes tragic to some people.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
And because you never would have thought that would happen, or you would think that there was a way that you could reconcile. But some things are beyond reconciliation. And so that's even in relationships or passings or anything. When people have the hardest time healing, when there was stones left uncovered before
Yes.
the person died, we thought we was going to see him again, but we didn't see him no more. And so
Right.
I meant to tell you I love you. I'm sorry that we got into it. I know you, all of those things.
Right.
Or did you know because I didn't say it enough? We got to practice saying I love you. See, that's the hardest thing for people to get out their mouth.
Right.
I love you, unless it's fake.
Right.
So they just roll off their tongue when it's fake. Love you. Love you. See, I never tell nobody love you. I put the I in front of them. Because love you means, I know you say that all the time.
Right.
You don't mean that.
Right.
No, you love me. I love you.
Yes.
I'm stamping it. I love you because I'm not ashamed or afraid to tell you that I love you because I generally do love you.
Right. Right.
So it just all goes hand in hand. Like if you just, and then surround yourself with a good support system. Surround yourself with people that don't mind about encouraging you and not limiting your healing time because you're never fully healed.
Right.
You just learn how to cope.
Yes. Yes. I want to say that that's one of the reasons that I love about the Deeply Rooted crew is how we support each other. You know, a lot of us have issues where we're going through, whether it be family, friends, whatever, but we come together as friends that are family and support each other. And that's why I was saying that, you know, you never know what somebody's going through. And I think you said it one of the first shows you were on, that's why you got to be kind to people because you never know what they're going through. And I appreciate, you know, the relationships that we all have, that we respect each other's boundaries and spaces, and we able to talk to each other about things and, you know, seem to make a smile on our faces. We come together, y'all.
That's true.
Every week, with no matter what we going through, we come together and we have a nice time. You know, we talk about, remember once we were like, what we gonna eat? And everybody's like, when we start doing food? Food brings people together. I love sitting around talking and eating and cooking for y'all and, you know, eating y'all stuff, whatever y'all bring, whatever. I enjoy that. Even though I do most of the cooking, but I like it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like Big Mama's house. And then it's like, once a week I know all my cousins. You know, that's what y'all feel like. My cousins are coming over to kick it, which reminds us, like, y'all remember Sunday when it's like, y'all better be somewhere at somebody's house eating, you know, Sunday dinner. I don't have that because I don't have family here, you know. So I have, you know, of course, my brother and my grandson and stuff, but y'all are my family too.
No doubt.
And I want to thank y'all for the support, whether y'all know it or not. It's us coming together. Sometimes it's fun. I look forward to it. We're ready to hang out and talk and see how everybody doing, you know what I'm saying? And it is even more beautiful when we check on each other throughout the week. So, again, like Coach Quee was saying, that for you to have good mental health, you have to have a healthy support team, because if you're around people and they're not healthy, how are they going to promote you to have healthy thoughts? If you're talking about stuff and then all they can do is rain on the parade with you or agree with you. You need somebody who's like, nah. It might be bad now, but get on up, you know? Right. Like, I feel really great knowing, like, I didn't know, of course, today was Pooh's birthday, but I feel great knowing that now you're here and, you know, checked on you today, even though you didn't say nothing about it. Like, hey, bro, we gonna do this tonight. See you later, you know what I'm saying? I know still it makes me feel good knowing that you had something to do and be around and express and talk if you want to about it outside of just going home and being by yourself, or, you know, however, whatever that may have been, you're around a group of people that you choose to be around.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
that can be uplifting this period, even sometimes knowing what I'm going through or what he going through or what she going through or she going through. We all going through something, but we're all smiling still together to come together for one thing, and that's to kind of express and to share experiences that other people may can grow from.
Absolutely.
You know, because I know it's got to be hard for you, brother, of having those being your brother so close to you and stuff. I can imagine having friends that I haven't seen in a while, but especially with somebody that you spent so much time with. I know that's gotta be hard.
Oh, it is. I mean, you know, I have good moments and I definitely have some low moments, but I cherish the good ones for sure.
Yes. I can see you now, y'all. This is only for jokes. I'm only messing with Mac, y'all, okay? I can see Mac sometimes, the song might go to radio, he be like, we playing it hard, and he be like, oh, he wanted me.
Oh, you play too much.
I know it just hit me, dog. I can actually see that, but ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good to get it out.
In reality.
In reality, it's good to get out.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm hindsight on him because I'm knowing that I've done it in situations.
Right.
I could be trying to be happy, you know what I'm saying? And then I could be talking about, man, put that on, and then that's all I want to do it. I'll just do it, 'cause, you know. But that hit me, and it's you know, a lot of times laughter is good for the soul.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I'm tease you and saying that, because I've been there, and I know sometimes I'm like, they better not laugh. Then I think back on what I was doing and cry about myself and so, and I might laugh like, boy, they could have seen that. They would have been like, it's like one of the things when you see somebody trip. You know you ain't supposed to laugh first.
But you laugh anyway.
But you kind of get, especially if they okay, you kind of quickly look like they all right, they ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? They got up real fast. And then you just giggle, and then you ask them, are they all right? And we know that ain't right, y'all, but everybody do it.
That's true.
Everybody do it, and you know, we be thinking, Lord, it ain't right. But sometimes you need that little humor to pull you out of a funk.
Right.
And I'm grateful that, you know, if you was in any kind of funk, we gonna funk it out of that.
I like to say something. Well,
Dude on the couch on the road.
You know what?
Go, dude. Go. Oh, he ate. It was them nachos.
The nachos.
It was nachos.
it's nachos.
Did you have a drink?
I had a little drink.
Oh, okay.
But
It's all
Talk on, dude.
I like to step back to the love, hate, the heart, love, hurts, whatever.
Who hurt you?
Now, I know I hurt me, but I don't been in situations where I don't lost friends to like to think about the good friendship that we had. And they're like, damn, they ain't there no more. Last time I seen my friend, we got into a car accident together.
Oh wow.
That's the last time I seen him alive. So stuff like that, but I was like, dang. And he gave me so much knowledge in that car accident that we got into. And that, but then on the love hurts, like then like when it comes to love, like relationship status.
Who you had a relationship with besides the couch?
I don't been in some.
I just play it.
just choose your words.
Yeah.
I don't want to know you are a dude, and I know y'all dudes, y'all like all the flavors. How many flavors is in the ice cream?
It's a lot of them.
Ain't it 30 something?
30, yeah.
52,
33
We create flavors too, though. We create flavors.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Mac. You know what, dude?
Well, he's a dude.
I'm like, the dude's taking over. Go ahead now. Yeah. Y'all create flavors. That's a new one. I ain't heard that one. We gonna start calling you Mac Pimpin'.
Nah, look at
What flavor you create, Mac?
Well, I'll let you taste it.
I don't know nothing about that one. Hold on, I'm lost. I was like, I'm lost, but I thought we was talking about ice cream.
Double scoop. She said double scoop.
Double scoop.
You man.
Double scoop. With a spoon.
As long as it's butter pecan.
That's mine.
That's mine.
Stay out of my head.
Hey.
But yeah, no.
I'm like, dude, Captain, wait, y'all. Hey, we better let him get it out. Because y'all know he don't usually say nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, no. You got me to giggle somewhere here still.
I'm like, because I just want to know, because, you know, I'm happy to hear you talk. And that's another thing, like, okay, this is my brother, y'all. You know, and I love, so we got family, you know, and we talk about family and things. So I've seen my brother, you know, go through some things and struggle with some things too, but I'm proud to see him happy and smiling as well.
Yeah.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Amen.
Because love is laughter, and laughter is a part of life. And then, like I say, the food just kind of brings us together. So we know he's happy now because he done ate, but he also happy to be here with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I look back and I smile on that because as y'all know, being my crew, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I was having a tough time with brother. Ain't y'all glad to see that this is how God worked it out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't take it to the fifth dimension. You know, I kept it right here in the reality realm, and said, look, you know, I talked to God about it. The guy said, you know what you need to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you can fix any situation almost with communication if it's open to be fixed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, if it ain't broke on this side, and they ain't trying to fix it, then you know, can't do it by yourself either.
Right, no doubt. doubt.
I'm laughing because dude on the couch like he about to say something. I was like, before I go in,
We gonna go in.
why not?
What you going in though?
I don't know, but I was.
She said,
I forgot because I looked at the dude on the couch and he looked like he was about to go in.
He got some on his lips.
Yeah, he looked like he got something about. You want to tell us something? Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying not to get the giggles again.
I want whatever you got.
But see,
Nah, she said,
I love the fact that even the show bring it together that way we're just all happy. We're all just smiles. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a serious topip, we're enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna cry this episode.
Me too. But I told you I was gonna lay it down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But-
I seen you on the floor just with your back on the floor, your feet up like, well, y'all. I actually did it. So y'all, before the show started, we all talk about we gonna talk and we gonna cry, we gonna do this. I'm glad it ain't no tears and it's just tears of joy and
Well,
so
just wait.
everybody's happy.
Everybody ain't talk to you.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean,
Well, we gonna keep you happy, okay? So if they do drop some tears, it's gonna be tears of joy,
Okay.
okay?
tears of that I survived that tragic moment.
What a tragic moment.
I'm talking about like a heart being or your heart being broken.
Oh yeah.
That no moments right there.
Well, you better survive. I don't know too many people who die
gotta-
with a broken heart.
You gotta keep on moving though. But because your life doesn't stop because she breaks up with you.
Yeah. Well, go on then. This is advice from a young little chickadee. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep it moving, but. You know, but I just don't have a lot of friends and I did a lot of stupid things because of love. That's why this is did a lot. Like most
This
of their
episode
lives.
is epic. This is the most we ever heard dude on the couch talking. He my brother. Go on then.
Gotta get it on
Yeah,
out, bro.
but yeah, I lost friends to like love and friends that are in jail right now. Just all
Well, you can still support them. Just don't support what they do.
I don't.
You know, tell them like you in there. You don't want to go back. I love you, bro. I'm giving you this advice because I love you.
I tried to
If
give
you
them
didn't
some
love
advice.
them-
I tried to give some advice. They didn't listen to my advice. So
Well, yeah, but that means you still love them. But you know, if you didn't love them, you'd be like, oh, bro, man, next time try it like this.
nah. I mean,
But that's
all
love.
right. I'm gonna tell y'all one story. All right, I was with this one friend.
I need to touch his forehead. Come here.
Nah.
Let me see. It's a little shiny. So.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, I think he might be.
All right.
Up.
We already got kicked out of this. He come to find out he was in love with this girl. She had moved on.
Okay.
All right, and he had me going into the apartment complex like we looking through the window. I'm like, she's hugged up. I think she's hugged up with another dude, man. I think it's time to let it go.
You were looking through the window with him?
I was looking through the window. But he tricked me. He tricked me into going over there to the apartment.
He said
What's
he
that
tricked
song?
He
Oh
tricked
my
me.
gosh.
I said he's in.
you. Good mob. Good mob.
Who's that peeping through the window? Pow!
Yeah,
Nobody now.
Now, my friend's in jail, by the way.
I bet he is here peeping
Well,
Tom.
yeah, he picked-
See, that's when love goes wrong.
Like,
Let's talk about love going wrong for a minute, y'all. Cause we done talked about it going right, but let's talk about love going wrong.
That went totally wrong because I didn't even know I was outside. I
I'm
don't
sitting
know.
here like I couldn't have been there. You going to do what? Peek through a window? I'm gonna wait in the car on the next block. I'll come back
So
and pick you
how
up.
about y'all find y'all way home?
I was already half drunk. I was like, but that was.
That's why you was out there under the influence.
No, you was supporting your homie.
I was
right?
supporting.
You don't support negative stuff. You don't support it like that. Y'all both could have went to jail for stalking.
But then I started. That's the shit.
Double people Toms.
She
Tag team, look.
She straight up moved.
It's your turn.
Right.
You watch, I watch.
Changed with her and everything.
Oh, okay.
But he was like, but he had lied to me.
Look for the long line, look for her draws.
So like,
I mean, I think you was trying to be the best friend you could.
I was trying to be the best friend, but he lied to me again. So I'm like, hold on.
I know. We gonna make fun. We gonna make the best out of this. Dude on the couch is talking.
It's happening already. What do you mean?
That's right. Remember we told him earlier, just relax.
So he-
You relax, bro. I'm proud.
That was funny. That was. I brought
That is funny.
Yeah.
You went with your friend to peek through a window. That's real love right there,
JP,
bro.
you go from dude on the couch to people tongue.
The dude that be peeping.
But he got
Dude,
tricked
that
into
beats.
looking at that window.
I I got a trick like a mother.
You got a trick to look to the window.
He lied to me.
Really?
He had lied to me.
All right, you done talked enough now because we don't believe that one. Well, I was like, I'm just playing, y'all.
But love will make a person do some things like that.
Right.
But what about you? You wasn't in love. You was just with your
He lied to me though. He lied to me to get me over there.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. That was just funny, y'all. We gonna lay off dude the couch, but we enjoyed that
True story.
We got a question from somebody on.
I was gonna say because
off a live feed.
Okay, I know that was gonna be a true story because I know you a down brother, so you really be down with your boy. So I can see you going with him like and the whole way over there. Yeah, what's the story?
Let's look at this live. She was like to the panel. She said, "What is the definition of love?"
Oh man, oh Lord, didn't we talk about this before?
Yeah, but she want to know the definition.
Time.
Of love.
What else you go? What you gonna say? Everybody get a definition of love.
Definition of love? Ooh.
Complication.
Communication, though. Definitely communication.
We might want to leave the intelligent answer last. Quick, hold up.
No, I ain't got it.
You said
I'm
that?
just saying love is
Yeah.
it's a unconditional, unfounded. You can't even eternity feeling for somebody that's like it consumes with compassion. Love is it's so much to it. Love is just not one definition.
Right.
Love is considerate of many definitions. So you'll know if it's love or it's lust. See, lust has killed people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could not actually love me and we be in a relationship. If somebody loves you to death, they don't love you. They're just addicted to your presence.
Amen.
And once that addiction, when they can't get that addiction and you run off and leave them, that's why they come find you and kill you. Because they were addicted to you. They didn't love you because love don't hurt. It don't want to kill you. It don't want none of that. It wants you to live even if it's not with them.
Right. That's right.
Right.
So love is not just one definition.
I get it.
It's multiple things. It's multiple things.
That's why it's so hard to fall out of because you have to grow out of love. You don't really fall out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you come out of it real quick and jump to another relationship and say you love that person, you was never in love in the first place.
Right. And to be honest, you never grow out of love. You can either love somebody or be in love with them. You may end up being in love with them when you was together, but when y'all break up, you still have love for them. You don't want nothing bad to happen to them, but it's just not for us.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
Or I don't wish nothing on my ex-friend. It's just not for us.
Like Usher said, we ain't good, but we still good. I'm just saying that's a good definition. Ain't that what he said in the song?
He did say that.
He said, I don't know the lyrics, but I just know I like the jamming when they come on. But I don't know the lyrics. But I know he said something about we ain't good, but we ain't good, but we still good. And I thought it was gonna last forever or something.
And what's the definition?
Back me up, y'all know the song.
Well, I don't know the lyrics, but I hear it every day on the radio.
I'm trying.
So.
And you don't know the lyrics. You don't know two of the lyrics.
He only know high five stuff. You know what I'm saying? He don't know Ursh and Chris Brown and all. He know high five.
You gotta wait another minute.
Yeah.
Yes, but. I like the song because when it came out and I listened to the lyrics of it, like I said, I don't remember by heart, but I was like, okay, that make a whole lot of sense. No, I'm talking about good. We still talking about getting out of.
We talking about high five.
We going to high five. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, what's one of they songs that describe? What's one of y'all songs that describe?
Minister Society.
That's a bad one.
Unconditional love. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he talking about being in love with that. I'm talking about like we talking about falling out of love. What one of the songs y'all got like that? It's a falling out of love song.
That's an interesting question.
I know. Think about because y'all know y'all got a song for everything.
And you wanna know something? I was listening to you guys' music like my ex girlfriend. She said that from work. I said high five.
She still ain't
got. I mean, years before I end up on the couch for like end up on the couch for real.
Somebody expect someone.
That's what's up.
How do you expect someone?
She was like, there's a group from Waco. I was like, and I never knew this. That's ain't nobody from Waco that's been famous and saying high five. I end up on the couch with them.
You can't define. I mean, they want to know.
For real, that was crazy.
Okay, if you can't define love.
Yeah, TT said. This is how issues get started. She said, how can you expect someone to meet a need if you can't define what the word
Okay, well
love
then
is?
love, honestly, is like a strong affection for someone.
Emotion for someone.
A strong personal ties for someone, TT. A strong emotional attachment, TT. If that'll come, you know what I'm saying. That is the true definition of love put into
TT?
dictionary of words, if you want to know the dictionary. But you can still know what love means, like I just explained to you, and you can go look that up in Webster, and still not know how to portray it or receive it or to share it. You can know the definition of who you are, the definition of being a woman, and still not know how to act like one.
Amen.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say to Miss TT on the love thing. You know, love is a bond, and if you want to know what love is, think about how you love your mother, your father. And if I understand some people don't have those type of relationships, but there's been someone that you have loved. You know, whether it's a family member, somebody that wasn't by choice, that you just kind of spot them out like, oh, I like them, and then they grow into a love. It has to been some kind of family bond that described love for her.
Right.
You know, that you would definitely know. I would know, because I feel like in today's society, no matter what we say, people have their own forms of love. They love people for many different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Love comes in all shapes and sizes.
Exactly, it forms, and you know.
TT was talking about how it's not. Let me see that one more time. I don't want to mess it up.
We want to make sure we understand you, TT.
She
Okay.
said, I think a lot of the time love hurts because we as a culture don't know what love really is, or we haven't experienced healthy love, which I do.
But the first healthy love should be coming from your parent.
But like she said, a lot of them haven't received healthy love. A lot of people, like I said before, and I'll say it again, were not raised off of love. They were raised off survival. So they don't know what it is to love, because it comes from generational curses of just get and step and crab in the bucket and hate on this, and it's just generational curses of that. But to the ones that do know how, that doesn't necessarily mean just because you came from a generationally cursed family that you don't know how to love, because nobody ever taught me love. If you know what it is, and how do you know they didn't teach you if you know what it is? So you know what love is yourself, so break the cycle. Mm-hmm. Break the cycle. You know what it feels like to be loved, because you said that's not love. And don't get me wrong, a lot of parents and stuff were not affectionate, were not listening and caring. And I know many in our cultures, black families and stuff, who cuss their kids out. Been cussing them out for years, calling them out their names and stuff. Not listening to them, beating them for no reason, beating them with objects that are not even, they'll take that plan and go upside your head. That's not love.
Right.
You can whip me with a belt, you know what I'm saying, or something. But a lot of things were not healthy, like she's saying. That is the truth. But if you indeed know what healthy love is and what abuse was, then you know that that's the definition of love. It's so many. Like every word in the whole dictionary, every word in the world has multiple meanings. Mm-hmm. So what does love mean to you?
Yes.
That's what matters.
Amen. Right. That's why I was like, for each individual, I want to say clap that. What does it mean to her? Because it boils down to that you have to, first of all, have to have self-love. That's where I feel like, how the people say, what is love? How's love? You love yourself. Mm-hmm. It's that same thought of feeling where, say if you was getting bullied, you love yourself, you decide to stand up. That's because you love yourself. You're like, I'm going to fight for myself. Ain't nobody else going to fight for me. I got to fight for myself. And when I was growing up, a lot of kids that would be at the school who said they didn't have good parents or that they were being abused, a lot of them called love from the teachers. Because, most teachers are kind to the students and stuff. So a lot of people will catch love there, but it all got to start out with a self-love. Yeah, it always do. Now, where you find that at growing up, it should be taught to you, of course, by whatever adult is in your life. You got to love yourself first. But once you find self-love for yourself, and as any adult should come around to find that self-love, especially no matter how tragic of a lifestyle they had to come around to where they either had to stand up for themselves because they're still here. Right. They're still surviving. They're still pushing through. So that's where love starts for me, is within yourself.
I agree.
And the only way that you can even love somebody else, to even know what love is loving yourself, knowing your expectations, your limitations, what you will and won't do for love, you know, and knowing the difference that love is not physical most of the time. It's emotional. It's mental.
Exactly.
So as long as you know that, then you can find the aspects of love. Loving yourself enough is enough to know how to love somebody else. And even when some people, you know, they don't love themselves, so they don't know how to love nobody else.
Right. And,
you know.
And like TT was saying, what was the next thing that she said something about her part?
She said, but you have to be able to communicate your expectations through your partner.
Right.
Yes. And if a person loves you, and first of all, before they become your partner, y'all gotta listen how y'all listen to each other anyway.
Right.
You can't hear that person out. And if somebody loves you, they're gonna communicate with you healthy. If you have unhealthy communication in the relationship is going to fail.
And you have to listen to understand. Right. Not to just respond.
Right.
Listen to understand and come to a compromise or whatever, or come to the realization of that it is two people joined together for a relationship. So it's going to be different things. And you have to be able to compromise in unconditional ways to even say that it's love. But if you have a partner that is just suffering from so many other things, it couldn't be you. Actually, some people are with narcissistic people, and they are just determined to misunderstand you, determined to tell you this is the way it goes, determined to tell you I run this and this is this way, and make you feel guilty about the way that you're telling them. No, that is not healthy in itself. That is not love. And some people are beyond repair in communicating because they've never been someone to receive communication.
Right.
They don't even communicate. They just expect you to read their minds. And that's very unhealthy.
Very, very, very unhealthy. That's why you can't go into a relationship. As Miss Attaway said last show, she was like, you can't expect one thing to work for another person. You have to see what makes them tick, what makes them rock.
Love languages. Yeah.
Yes. You got to know all that. It was something else she just said as far as just loving yourself in general. Like you said, you got to know the aspects of loving yourself before you can express love in any other shape, form, or fashion for a pet, for a friend, for anybody. If you don't love yourself, you know, that's you. When you remember we just hear kids and they be like, they killed the cat. He's like, what the hell wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? How they grow up? When I was younger, if I had a friend that wanted to kill anything that wasn't a mosquito, I thought something was wrong with him. The only thing I wanted to die was die mosquitoes, die. But if you kill a lightning bug, it's like, what's wrong with you? It ain't doing nothing but lighting the path for us. You know what I'm saying? And you be wondering, and a lot of times you look at them and then you wonder, they do have a rough childhood. They might have not a good household. We're not eating as much. You ever just seen the kids that just seem like, back in the day we used to call them RTD, rough, tough, and dangerous.
Yeah.
And you just be wondering, you know, like the kids you ride down the street and then you like a car coming, they looking at the car like, you better move, you know? Right. And you just be wondering, why are they so rough? Why are they so hard? Why do they act like they they can't show no type of love or no type of respect? Because you gotta think about when those little kids are little like that, and some of them aren't actually little. You know, it's like they have no respect. No respect comes from no self-love.
Right. And see, and I'm gonna have to piggyback. And see, me, I was raised the right way. Okay. But it's like what you just said. Mine, I did a total reverse. So it's like now I'm angry. Now you can't tell me that you done ran over me. You know what I'm saying? Then I would listen. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't tell me nothing. It's like I've already been through this. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's why I don't know how to just, you know what I'm saying, disassociate what I'm supposed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? With how am I supposed to love somebody when I have that, you know what I'm saying, that problem.
Yes.
With loving myself, you know what I'm saying?
But the good thing is you're starting off by acknowledging that you have an issue.
Oh,
that's where it starts.
Several issues.
That's where it starts.
How do you feel on a day-to-day basis? Do you feel like you love yourself? Can you?
Some days, and some days I don't, because like sis called and checked on me like this past weekend and even today. I have my ups and my downs to where I'll just turn off all lights, close windows, everything, and I'll be watching TV and it's pitch dark. I have to.
Right.
Have you had a conversation with yourself, and people not gonna understand this when I say this, but but have you had a conversation with yourself to ask yourself why?
But see, and I'm gonna tell you that's the thing. I deal with multiple personalities, so it's like I have to adjust, and who,
You're battling.
I'm battling with everybody.
So you battling.
So
yeah, you gotta.
So when I come back to me,
Yeah, gotta even.
it's like I've already forgot what she said or whoever said. Wow. So when I come back to me, it's like,
what is it?
What just happened? And then I'm back sleeping again because I don't know what happened.
Interesting.
It is, and I've been studying her. I ain't a doctor, but I've been studying her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to study her. The thing about that is that sometimes when you've been hurt, it breaks. I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of breaks. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really good with words, but I can't figure this one out. But because I just put it like this. We all have alter egos. That alter ego might be like, you better get up and take your butt to work. You know what I'm saying? When the other party is like, I just want to lay here and I just want to go to sleep. So mentally, they balance each other out. You got to let them kind of cuss each other out, if that makes sense. Because I know, for me, I'm like, Jay, you better get your butt on up and go do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. But then when the gangster jump in me, I'm like, oh, who was that little weak but they wanted to stay here in the bed? Who are you? You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. With having multiple personal, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with schizophrenia, you know what I'm saying? I battle with that. Right. So it's like, even me talking to myself right now, I still hear you. Girl, you crazy. You're going on somewhere. I think
we all do that. We all do that to a sense, but it's whether you actually listen to the voice and then change your course of action. Sometimes it's supposed to change your course of action because that's your inner voice. Like, don't do that.
My course of action is shut off everybody and shut it off.
Right.
Well, I mean, if that's what you need to do,
shut up, and that's it.
But if that's what you need to do to find yourself back out of that tunnel, because one thing I will say, she might shut herself off during the week and stuff like that, but when I call her and tell her it's about showtime, she always shows up. She has not missed a show. So that tells me something about one of the personalities is stronger that's making you say, I want to do that. Forget what y'all talking about. Forget what y'all saying. I ain't doing this. I'm about to go do that.
It's a battle.
But you winning. You're winning because But you're winning. The thing is, you acknowledge that it's a battle.
It is, but like I said, it looks good to you because it's like, because she got up off the couch and came over here. But you don't have no idea what my other personality is going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it's how I'm getting beaten on the inside to where you know what I mean?
Right. And that's where a lot of you cope a lot, and I can feel it, and I know it. I've watched you, but you cope a lot with comedy and jokes. That's how you cope.
I was just about to say that. That was my next thing because
you're easy, Rick.
Yeah, comedy brings out a lot. It helps a lot because it does for me. Sometimes I'm a clown and I'm sad. Y'all, plenty of these shows I've done, I've been really sad because I was dealing with a broken heart, y'all. Not from a relationship, but not being able to bond with my grandchildren.
Right.
And so it's been plenty of days y'all been here. I cried right before the show. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that, wherever it rains and it get cloudy, the sun gotta shine. You cannot stop the sun from shining. And that's the same thing that goes on in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what works for me. It goes on in my mind. I might be sad for a minute, but I have now allowed myself to say, just go on, cry. Get it on out. As one of my friends called me something like, I done told y'all, I'm kind of sad today.
Yeah, for sure.
But the thing that I know what's healthy is that I'm able to talk about it.
Right.
When you're not able to talk about it and you shut down, that's when you have to watch yourself because you're either going to go straight down the tunnel or you're going to be holding on and bring your way back up to the light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's all in everybody's choice. And so one thing I want to say about, everything that you're experiencing, that you have an attachment to the light, because whether you not get up out that couch any other time, when it's time for you to get up and go and do something you want to do or that is entertaining to you, you get up and go do it. And see, people that are depressed can't do that. They can't do it. They'll tell themselves and get dressed, and then when it's time to go, they'll go right back and get in the bed. I understand you might do that.
I do.
We all do that.
I do.
But what I'm saying to you is, you have not missed the show. And so that's to get up and go. This is something you don't have to do. It's something you want to do. So that's what I'm saying. It all comes from the heart. And I'm telling you from a sister that experienced, you know what I'm saying, a brutal death of my dad, and actually even being accused for it because he left me everything through family. So I know that pain.
But well, same here. You know, my parents died and left me everything. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. I know that pain.
Back and, but you know me, at the end of the day, I don't care.
But imagine if your siblings turned their back on you and then said you did it, and had the police trying to check you out and you know, lie to take the test. When I went to the police department, the police they looked at me and they was like, "Nah, we don't even want to do this," because they knew.
Right.
They not stupid. It's other people that are ignorant. See me, I'm so smart. I'm like, why would they even think that out of the blue? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See me, I'm a logical thinker.
Right.
And so it's certain stuff a person can tell me about you, and I can watch y'all read it, but like they lying. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna watch them long enough, you know, if they got some facts to where it could be true.
Right.
I'm gonna watch a little longer because looks can be deceiving,
Right.
and people hide. So that's why now I checks everybody out. You heard me? I check everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that you don't really have to focus to check somebody out if they're around you. They're
show itself.
Yeah, it's gonna show itself.
Yeah.
You be around a person enough, talk to them enough, they gonna talk.
Yeah, that persona wear off. You can't only send the representative so many times.
Exactly.
Until the representative get tired of showing up because you ain't paying them. So now you got to meet the real Quita.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You got to meet the real. This is not Coach Quee. This is not LaQuita. This is the real Quita, the gangster. The everybody got it in them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until you tired of showing up. Hello, how you doing? But everybody has a kryptonite that'll set them off. That'll set them off.
Yes.
And that goes, you know, with the subject of love. And they can tell you I love you, but let you get mad at me. Do you really love me?
Well, that's the thing. You don't really know nobody till you live with them, and then when you see them, man, how they handle it. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when you can tell somebody's mental health for real. The way that they handle anger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Are they able to be like, okay, we're gonna compromise, all right? Or do they always gotta yell? Or do they always gotta overtalk you? Or,
that's me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do that sometimes, but dealing with the person that I'm dealing with.
But sometimes it depends.
So it's
It depends on it. Sometimes if somebody, I put it like this: if somebody is talking and y'all know they full of BS, the truth can be right there and they still lying to you right here and telling you, and it's right there, the answer's right there. That is enough to push a button to tick you off.
Yeah,
and your personality is still gonna show, because either you're gonna walk off or you're gonna continue to argue with an idiot.
Right.
And
So
I've been arguing with idiots.
you need to stop.
Yeah,
Let them argue with themselves.
They can't never tell who's who.
That's right. My grandfather told me that if you
I'm
sit
trying
up
to
and
tell you,
argue
dude.
back and forth with somebody, you got to shut your mouth so
Right.
you can know who the idiot is.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth so they can see who really the ignorant person is.
You learn a whole lot, you know. And I want to say this, y'all, because it weighed heavy on me. I've said it a couple shows, and I didn't want it to take offense to nobody, because I don't think that I really elaborated on what I meant by it. When I kept, you know, we was talking about teaching our youth how to have healthy mental, you know, how to deal with stuff like that. And I was like, man, a lot of this younger generation is just dumb. And, you know, I know that might sound like a harsh word, and it might sound mean, but when I was saying it, world, I was not talking about little kids. When I was saying kid, I was not talking about little kids. I was really talking about, you know, teenagers or preteens who have the choice to do right or wrong. They know better, and you can go to the hood and go get them. You can pick them up, drop them off, go do a whole lot with them. They still gonna do it.
They still gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've always thought, what if I go down and get on their level, get on their page? You cannot
No, you can take it
stoop down
Right.
to a level that is not on your page. That is really, really hard.
That's how a lot of people, you know, are parents, and they talk about, you know, parents being friends with their kids.
Yes. You can't be that.
I'm not my children's friend.
Yes, you're not gonna be that.
They have a friend in Jesus. Yeah, but I'm not my children's friend. Now they can come to me about anything, But when you open up the space for your children to think that y'all are friends, oh, this my little BFF, my little broke best friend, well, then you have got them to where they can put you now in the friend zone.
Right.
So that's why when you call them and they don't respond back to you immediately like they used to do when you didn't treat them like that.
Right.
Oh, they turn their locations off on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they putting you in the friend zone. May even block some parents. I'm quite sure some parents have even been blocked.
Oh, I am. Who
You know
don't
what
care?
I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm just saying, when a child thinks that you're their friend, that's when they become more disrespectful.
Yeah.
More, you're not, and then they don't treat their friends like they would
They
treat
sure
a
don't.
parent that they think is the friend. They disrespect the parent and stuff. But
Yep.
I am not. I'm not my children's friend. I love them. I love them all unconditionally. But I'm not your friend.
Right. And sometimes that can make children think that you're a mean parent, but that ain't it. You know, our parents wasn't friends with us.
No.
Now, they would always tell you can come to me, baby, and tell me anything. But you know, it was something we couldn't go to them and tell them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's when you better go tell your friend. That's when you really needed a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a mother.
But I just watched a generation of young adults have the opportunity to do something better, and they still chose another route. And those are the ones I was just like, they just dumb. And it ain't that I won't try to help them and won't try to talk to them, because the best help you can give for somebody like that is advice, like talking to them. You can't do nothing else for them. You can't go buy them this and make them feel better. You can't, take up the slack for them and do this. That's not going to help. I am done enabling people, period. Friends, family, kids, friends, all the above, because your kids' friends will come to you like, my mama,
Yeah.
and then because you've had a good relationship with them, you try to, okay, well, let me try to help you out.
That's a form of.
I have had kids try to still do the same thing, and that's when I say that they're dumb, because then they have people that actually take time out for them, but what they don't realize is life is crazy now. Nobody has time to keep hitting the reset button with you. Starting all over, they take you over here and help you get a job, or buy your shoes and get the job, or get you take you to work every day, and then just for you to cut work. Why? Why would you want to do that?
You go get your friends to go take you wherever you need to go, but you can't tell. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's a lot of things. That's another thing to come in when I'm talking about they be dumb.
Yeah.
They'll have friends that they can hang around that'll take them to go buy drugs,
Or do whatever.
go, hang out, go,
But when they need to go
wherever.
get that check,
But when they need to go get a job, go do this. They don't. They just don't, and then they fall back and they're mad at their parents or their siblings or somebody who won't do it for them for free. When you got your friends that you go ride with them and put gas in their car just to ride around the club. A lot of, I say that it's a generation that is kind of dumb, because like I tell you, they choose to do the opposite instead of bettering themselves. They would rather stay up all night and go clubbing, and then the next day maybe sign up for college just to get the money, just not to go. Just sign themselves up later to pay for college tuition that they could have used to better themselves. So I look at it like that, because I know when I was younger, I was trying to grab and learn anything I could. And if I saw somebody that was doing it, and had their stuff together, I would be like, I want to be like that. We did not grow up in a generation where we saw somebody sitting on the corner hitting a little weed pipe or crack pipe or whatever. We'd be like, we want to be like that.
Right, no.
And it's like we just got a generation that they're not saying it, but that's what they're doing.
Right.
It's like all the drugs nowadays are to the fifth power. They ain't got no regular, weed or this and that and that. I even heard all the cocaine snorters that moved to meth and ice because they said it's too weak. And I'm like, whoa. I guess I've been doing it a long time. Y'all need something else that's a different feeling or something. And it just seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. They're creating drugs. We never did that stuff when we were young. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm old.
You are.
But what they used to make back in the day, I'm okay with it, but I ain't get on it, so I still look young. But what they used to make back in the day, can y'all think of anything they used to make back in the day? Only thing I heard, and it was older than me. I had an older lady in my chair one day tell me. She said they used to huff in they call it locker room or something. Where they used to huff. Yeah, some kind of paint.
They still do that. They still paint.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Like, why would you want to inhale something that's gonna But we don't know what it's actually doing to the
It's
body.
right,
But we
it's
know
right.
it gets you high.
I know it's smoking
So it
pain,
got to be doing
but-
some kind of. What you
Smoking
say?
pain?
No, inhaling pain.
Oh,
I know that's bad for your brain. I heard.
Yeah, any of those feels. Do you know they tell you when you're cleaning your bathroom, do not throw cleaner all around your bathroom and bleach and be in there cleaning. You got to throw that stuff in there and you know let it air out and then go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just weird. So world, I didn't want to say nothing. I wouldn't talk about young kids that still need to be taught that don't know no better. I was talking about children that know the difference. You know, young adults. You know that are that age. You know. So that was it, y'all. I don't want to say nothing.
Dude,
And I don't really think
you ain't got nothing to say?
Yeah. Well, I do actually.
Uh-oh, what you got?
Well, we got to break some of it. Everybody, yeah, we're gonna sum it up.
Go ahead, go.
Oh well. This has been a very deep. Got me in my feelings over here. Deep episode.
How deep is it?
No, it's really got me in my feelings so because people don't touch down on mental health. Like
He just stood up, yeah.
like they don't be touching down on stuff like this, and we might be laughing, but we really actually just like feeling the pain and stuff. So this is no laughing matter. I just want to get that out there.
Right.
That's right.
It's not.
Right.
It's good that we can discuss it because even myself, you know, I have mental health, but not a bad mental health. You know what I'm saying? So
So I
we
got it
good.
bad, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do it on the couch. I appreciate it.
And we always got to be mindful. The ones that we say, or me, even myself, saying that I'm normal, I'm regular. Nobody asks for mental health. No child, no human being, no adult or whatever has just woke up and say, I want to have mental health problems.
Yes. Yes.
So it's be kind. That's
Yes.
all I can tell people. Be kind. You never know what somebody's going through, and that's my biggest thing this year. Be kind.
So if y'all out there and y'all are suffering from mental health, it's okay. Everybody deal with it in one way or another, but it's the way that you balance it out. Like we say, we all have something, but you have to handle it in a healthy manner. We hope that this show have helped some people to open up and be able to talk about it with your friends, your peers, your family members, a friend, somebody before you make an unhealthy decision, you can make a healthy decision with it. So we are going to wrap up the show. We want y'all to remain in love, peace, and happiness. Stay connected and deeply rooted at all times.
Thank you, TT.
Yes, TT.
Thank